right, y'all. Welcome to lesson 5. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to set up these events. It is super straightforward, but feel free to pause as we go along. So go ahead and get logged into your Calendly account and go to your home page. And do you see that blue create button in the top right corner? That's the one that we want to click. And so we're going to go ahead and create an event type. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and set up a one-on-one, all right? So let's say this one-on-one is a tutoring call, okay? We call it K-12 math tutoring session, all right? And again, you can do whatever you need for you. We're going to add in a location. So is it your local Starbucks, Coffee Bean? Is it a phone call? You can integrate Zoom. That's kind of what I like to do. Makes it super simple. It's either integrating Zoom or doing a phone call. It really depends on whatever type of meeting this is. If it's a phone call, I just say I normally choose I will call my invitee, okay, and I get their phone numbers so that I can call them. If it's a Zoom, then you're going to want to pop into the Zoom integrations and set that up, okay? And it's super straightforward. So let me just show you how to do it now. If you wanted to, you open that integration page up and you connect Zoom. And now this is going to ask you to log in to your Zoom account and authorize that. All right. So I'm not going to log in and connect mine because it's connected to a different Calendly. So I'm going to switch this now to I'm going to call my person. Okay. And then, in this case, I said tutoring session is the name. So, fill out a description that matches that or whatever matches your event. And then same deal with the link, whatever matches what you need. And then look, you can choose a color. So if that matters to you, go for it. Next, we're going to choose when people can book this event. Okay. And so we can set a date range. This is good to play with. I don't like it definitely. If it's a sales call, I kind of want like a level of seriousness. So I might do like 10 days. I'm not trying to schedule a sales call 4 weeks out in the future. So it really depends on what it is that you're doing. Maybe in some cases, for example, you don't want people to schedule too soon, right? Let's say, for example, you just finished a call with somebody and you're going to say, hey, we're going to have a follow-up. Go ahead and book time right now for this follow-up. But you need 2 weeks, right? And if you do, then you go down here to additional rules for your availability. And you could say, hey, don't let them book 14 days from when I give them the link, okay? Or when they click the link, more accurately, right? Or maybe you don't need that much lead time and you're setting up your initial event, but you still need like 2 days or a day because you're going to prepare. Or maybe you don't and you're like, no, if I'm available and it's 8 a.m. and you want to talk to me at 2 p.m., go for it. My calendar is available. There's also maximum of events. There's such a thing as overload. There were weeks where I've done 50 calls in a week. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of energy. And so you might want to say, hey, I'm only going to do 3 a day. Okay. Like that's all I can do or whatever is going to be the right fit for you. So you can customize this. There's these buffers here as well. I don't really use them, but if you don't want back to back, then go ahead and implement this. Okay. I'll add in some padding so that you don't have back to back happening on your calendar. Remember earlier we were doing availability. That's what we're looking at here. It just pulled the default availability. You can set custom hours too. Okay. And if you set custom hours, you could do it by day. You could also do it by the actual date. And you can edit a specific date or all the Fridays. And you could also set up intervals. So if I want to like 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., all Fridays like that, then voila. Okay, that's it. Of course, choose the duration. How long do you want this meeting to be? Some folks need a meeting to be 2 hours because it's a, deep dive consultation. And, sometimes you want an exploration call that's only going to be 20 minutes, right? So go ahead and set that up. Oh no, I hit cancel. Okay, well, go ahead and keep setting that up. I'm going to go jump back into the event type. And this time I'm going to just run through it real briefly because we still got a couple more sections in there that we need to build out. Okay. So this time I'm going to say, I'm going to do a podcast interview and I'm going to do a Zoom link or Google Meet. Fine. It's connected to Google Calendar already. So that works. I'm going to say this is all fine. We just talked through it, but go ahead and set it up for you. And now you need to do a couple other things. What info do you need? Name, email, anything else? Do you want topics you'll discuss on my podcast, right? Something like that. You could delete this other one, for example. You could really just do whatever it is that you need. I don't think there's an upload link. You could put phone number, but there's also another way to put phone number, and that's here in workflows, and that's setting up an automated text. Okay, but you know what? Just to be safe, go ahead and test these things before you put them out in the wild, of course. Make sure you get all the info that you need. If you did want the phone number here, it's as simple as that. Boom. And that's it. Now we have this event type that's set up and you're ready to start taking appointments. Okay, that's your live page. And that's it. You can start running with this. Let's look into my overview. There's more things we could do here. Okay. And so, yeah, we want to go over the workflows. I also just want to, so let me show you real quickly the rest of this setup here. So yeah, we're going to go into workflows in the next section and we're going to set them up. You also have this stuff here, your calendar invitation, which you can personalize here. And then your reminders and follow-ups, which could be set up at the workflow level. And then it'll be set up for all of your event types that you choose. Also, one more thing, remember when I went to realestateexperts.org to schedule the interview, it landed at this thank you page, right? If you want that to happen, then you're going to want to set up a confirmation page. And this is a premium feature as well as the text reminders, but it's worth the money, promise. So drop in your thank you page, next steps page, whatever over there. Okay. And hey, check this out. If you wanted to take payment, you can do that too. Okay, you could collect payments. Again, it's another premium feature, right? So if you wanted to create a specific Calendly that also charged folks, it's as simple as setting it up that way. Alrighty, y'all, catch me in lesson 6 as we dive into overview of workflows.